Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel, Compliments of the Season. I hope you guys are having the best of the holiday season. If you're new to my channel, you're welcome. Please don't forget to hit on the subscribe button for me and the bell beside it. I have not posted because of the season is all about celebration, so enjoyment don't carry me come much. That is why I have not brought any gist to your table. But we are back to the real thing, you know what I mean. But that does not mean that we'll not keep celebrating because this season is all about celebration. So Olori Naomi had really used this season of celebration to also make the celebration worth smiling about. I came across a write-up which says that Queen Naomi is about to give her marriage to the monarch Ooni of Ife a second chance. Well, it came as a thing of shock to me and also as a thing of surprise. I know they may seem the same word, but I feel the two at the same time. That Queen Naomi is giving her marriage a second chance. Well, it is a good thing, isn't it? Because these people have a child in their union. And sometimes you don't really have to think about yourself. You should also think about the little child you brought into the world. Because there's nothing as sweet as when a child grows up with both parents. Any child that grows up with both parents, there's this love that comes with it than a child that grow up with a single parent. Any child that grow up with a single parent, you will see it written all over that child, from the behavior, from the association, and etc. So it is a kind of a lovely something and a thing of joy that Olori Naomi and the Ooni of Ife are going to be coming back. And it is kind of surprising because I was saying before that after all these other marriages and Queen Naomi still decide that she's going to continue her marriage with the king. Well, when God is in charge, no man can discharge anything. So I think this union is in the hand of God. And if God interference is not in this union, the devil has not even got any power to separate what God has joined together. So even after all those wives of the Ooni of Ife, the king still sees Olori Naomi as his real wife. Like he still sees her as his rightful woman in his life. Sometimes there is saying that what does men really want? And some people also say that what does women really want? Yes, it is true that he's a king and he's polygamous in nature. So, and Queen Naomi did not get this aspect of him being polygamous in nature because he married her alone. But she was getting this thing. She was beginning to see the signs when they got married because when he married her, he never had any woman in his life. Like he never had any other wife. He has women in his life, but there was no other wife in his home. So Queen Naomi was the only woman in his life, but that does not mean that Ooni of Ife was not having other women in his life, like girlfriends, concubines, side attractions. So I think she has come to terms to know that she has to deal with this. So she has to adapt to this, that her husband is polygamous in nature and there is nothing she or anybody can do about it. And the earlier she begins to see things that way, the better. But there was a but because I came to know that she is not going to be living in the palace. She is going to be living outside the palace, but they are still going to be married. Wow. You know that before she used to abbreviate her surname, like she would put Queen Naomi Shilekola O. But this time around, she is writing the Oguwusi in full, which shows that there is a progressive step. Yeah. So the whole thing is just like Nollywood movies to me, but that is the best for them. Like she has to stay on her own and come to terms that her husband has other wives. She has to come in terms to know that she is married to a man that has other wives. But she is not going to live in the palace because she does not want her son to see some things. She left the palace because of the sanity of her son, like the way she puts the English. So the whole thing is still like a big drama to me. But nevertheless, it is a woman that knows what is best for her child. Because any child that is not properly raised, fingers will be pointing at the mother of the child. Yes, when a child is good to the society, the mother is being praised. When a child is bad too, the mother is being condemned. So it is a woman that knows what is best for her child and the environment that is good for her child to grow up. That is why when a woman gives birth and she does not like some particular things that the child is doing, it is a woman that first of all notice when a child is misbehaving and when a child is not misbehaving. So they have this gift. Even if a 12 years old child give birth, God has given every woman the wisdom to train and care for every child. That is why a child of 10 years can even push a child, another human being out, or even a child of 12 years in the way it can be, because there's this strong strength. There's this strength that God gave women in particular to be able to overcome some things. So I wish them well, and I wish she's happy with this decision, and I wish they're not going to be other future quarrels that will lead to more things. We pray that this new year that we are going to enter will bring a prosperous something in the life of each and every one of us. Because when two elephants fight, it is the ground that suffers. Yes, because I'm sure that there's this little boy is growing and is not really getting the love and the attention and the connection with his father. Is not healthy for this child, so that this boy will not grow to some age that he will start calling his father uncle and his uncle daddy. It is a kind of shameful thing for a king's son to grow outside his palace. Well, from where I come from, it is like a taboo, but I don't know about all other tribe. But I just pray that God upholds them and give them the strength to fight their differences and every other home that is going through this kind of thing. Okay, so guys, thank you for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. I will see you guys on my next video. Until then, peace out.